Okay, so I just patched that up here, and I'm just going to try to quickly fix some issues. Like, this looks like ass. My geometry doesn't look nice right here. There are all these sculpting brushes up in here, and I'm just they've taken the other poly brush they had for sculpting, and they've taken it out and done something to it, and they kind of screwed it up in my opinion. Because there's a couple features on here I really like. If you're looking for it, if you hold down, or actually just right click, you'll find paint and you find sculpt. Whoop, and this is the old sculpt brush from the previous versions of Maya that I like. And it's got a relax button in here, just like that one up in here. Okay, but there's some special things you can do. Okay, so I can come in here and I can relax my polygons. And actually I can kind of see as I'm relaxing them. And relaxing them keeps the general shape that you have. Right? You're not gonna lose the shape too much. It's gonna spread them out, make them all nice and quaddy. Okay. But and again, I'm staring at this, and okay, I see it now. I don't like this shape. So what if I go and I grab just these two vertices right here and I merge them? That's better. Yeah, I'll leave that for now. That's better. Go back to the paint tool. So if I just go back in here and I right click, paint, sculpt. Okay, actually, you know what? I'm just going to leave this area alone a little bit right here because I kind of feel like it needs some more polygons. But areas like right here, let's go and relax. Relax with the polygons. Okay. And so again, it's just going in and moving my geometry around. I'm going to leave that out too. Just going to undo that. Don't undo too fast when you're using any of these kind of artisan tools because you will potentially crash. Okay, so something like that for now. Okay, and one of the special features here, let's take a look at it. So I got this bit right here that looks horrible. I'm just going to go and take this vertice and I'm going to grow my selection. Okay, and I'm going to go back to the paintbrush that I was using, and there's a flood button. This is one of my favorite things because I can flood it, and I can kind of look at how my topology is laying out here a little bit. And maybe if I go in here and I just go and I do another selection, that didn't really work the way I was hoping it would. I was doing a pick select move, but it wasn't really working that well. Let's take this one, grow selection, and I'll go back over to the paint tool and I can hit flood. It's like a flood relax. And I tend to like that, except it did some horrible things right back here. Okay, and so what else am I going to do? As I'm kind of cleaning this up, I kind of look and I went, you know what, edge ring and split. Just going to do that again. There, because I think those are going to look better like that. And I just, instead of going over and hitting that flow thing, I could probably just hit it right here if I got to edit mesh and I hit edit edge flow. And take that one, I'll hit G. Okay, and maybe like this edge ring and split. And I can go in and do that edit edge flow thing. There's too many little menus that say mesh. I was fine with 3 of them, but now 4 of them, oh, it makes me complain. Okay. Then, as I'm doing all this, you might start to notice he looks a little young here. Actually, let's finish off the neck. What are we at? 4 minutes? Just finish off the neck before I get too carried away and start sculpting out the cheekbone area. If I take that edge and I go in and I extrude, and I'm just going to go a little bit inside of his shirt and pretend that there's actually something down there. And as I get to these ones, I made too many, so I'm just going to go in here and I'm going to collapse the edge, take that one out, and I can relax that one afterwards. I'm going to take this edge and extrude. I think I'm gonna model him partially naked just because I feel like it. I'm just gonna take this and I'm gonna hit extrude. And pull this down here, something like this, and then this area here goes in. Okay, and I gotta think 1, 2 edges coming this way, a couple here. I could even probably get rid of one of these if I thought about it there, so it matches up a bit easier. And I'll just go back to my custom menus here, insert an edge loop here and here. Okay, and then I can get my append out, and I can start to append from here to here. Here to here. Okay, and then I got this area here. I can blend that in afterwards. I'm going to append from here to here. Okay, so that's not working too bad. And then I can go in and get my multi-cut. Oh, I'm using my insert edge loop. Sorry, smoking crack again. Always smoking crack. And I'll pop in one there like that. And then what do I see here? Across here, these should be relatively easy. I might start to do some kind of little bit of kiting action right in here. Okay, let's just leave it like that and see what happens. When I grab this edge and then I do the fill hole trick, boop, I'll just go and do this one back over here too. Okay, get the multi-cut out. I mean, at the 6-minute mark. Oh no, what did I do? We'll see. I'm not crazy about this geometry flow here at all. What if I went from here to here to here? Okay, that kind of fixes that. Then I've got to deal with this thing, and over here I don't like this. What if I take that? There, then we got an n-gon here and an n-gon here. So if I take my multi-cut again, I go clippity clippity poo. Who the hell are you? And I go to here. Yeah, that'll be good. And then there's this thing here. I'll just kind of go and collapse that. Boom. And this one here, delete it. And we'll see how that works out afterwards. He's got the bum head. And then I'll get my multi-cut out again, and I'll just kind of cut some of these. Okay, and as I got here, I kind of went, you know, be nice and magical. Instead of all these lines coming down his neck here, I could probably find a way to get rid of these over this way. So I went from here to here to here. That one works. And then this one, go from here to here. The thing is, it feels a little bit stressed. So what if I did this? And what am I thinking? So I do that, I get a triangle here. So I'm going to take that. Okay, just took me a little while to get to it. There. Take that. And I got a big n-gon right here. Let's just go in and edge ring and split. Okay, so I changed a bit of direction here. And now I'm going to go and get... This is just looking like one of the worst models I've ever made. Let's go back and delete my history, and maybe I'll quickly save. Because I don't know where I'm at. Now I'm at new number 3. This is a really bad job of saving. I'm usually much more organized. If you check the other videos, you'll see me do this. And I'll go in and I'm going to get to that paint tool again, sculpt, and I'll make my brush bigger. I'm just holding down B and that'll change your brush size. Okay. It's relaxing all my geometry, and you see all these big ass bits back here that are looking horrible. Okay. And later on when I join this together, I can do more work on that center area. But I seem to have this working out. And now I could use the brush to pull, so I can just switch to the pull. And if you hold down U, you can switch between the different utilities. So you hold down U and you left click, you can switch to these different little items right here. So if I hold down U and I switch to pull, okay, then as I'm pulling, you'll see there's a little arrow here. If you hold down M, you can change the maximum pull. So if I do this, you'll see it pulls out quite a bit. Undo. What just happened? Okay, somehow I deleted that. I don't know how that worked. But back to this tool. And if I hold down M, I can change the maximum displacement. I can kind of keep it low. And so now it pulls out as far as the arrow goes. So if I'm staring at this picture over here, I see that funny bloated face. There we go. Okay, I can kind of pull out the jowls a bit and a little bit of this. And what do we got here? Up in the corner of the head, something like that. And then I'll just go hold down Shift, and they ripped off this from ZBrush, where you can just kind of smooth. You have to remember this tool has been sitting in here before ZBrush was around, as far as I know, because this came out in Maya 1. Actually, maybe I don't know. Did Maya 1 or Maya 2 Artisan popped in? But early on, and okay, so I'm just kind of quickly smoothing, and let's see. That kind of pulls out. Still doesn't have that Trumpian look to him quite yet. I feel like I got to horse around with this a bit. And this lump on the head. Let's pull that out. Nothing we can do about that lump on his head. Okay, but that's looking kind of nice and smooth. You got to watch out, because smooth does change your geometry shape, right? So if I'm smoothing this area, I can kind of pull it in a little bit, and then I can come back and use the relax and get it all very squarish. And okay, so I'm calling that better. And what else do I want to do? Anything else? Let's just deselect that. Now we're looking at it, and it's looking all kind of choppy here, right? And you can just go to Mesh Display and hit Soften Edge, and that'll get rid of that problem, unless you like modeling things really faceted. What other things do I got to do? This 13-minute mark. We're getting pretty close to as far as I want to go with this. Holy waddle action. Staring at his chin back there. And let's see. I'll do one more video and I'll just finish it off. So I'll just call this video Neck and Tweak. Neck and Tweak.